The book I chose to read is called George Washington's Secret Six by Brian Kilmeade and Don Yeager. It is 300 pages long. The Americans had been losing battle after battle, so what George Washington did was change his tactics. He decided that he needed inside information. He needed to form the spy ring. The main protagonist in this book is Benjamin Talmadge. He was recruited by George Washington to infiltrate and recruit other spies to help him with his mission to gather intelligence about the British. The main antagonists in this book were the British soldiers. They provided a major obstacle for the Americans and, more specifically, Talmadge and his 5 other spies, because the British were always trying to find and capture them. A plot summary of this is George Washington. He started off with a man named Nathan Hale. He recruited him to be a one-man spy team. That didn't work out too good. Nathan Hale was captured and killed, so Washington realized that he needed a more complex system of spies. So he then recruited Benjamin Talmadge. Benjamin Talmadge's mission was to recruit other spies and form a complex spy network that the British could not infiltrate. The outcome of this book, as we all know, is that the Americans won. And it's all because of these 6 men who gave information to General Washington about the British operations. The primary conflicts in this book was the recruiting that Talmadge had to do in order to succeed in his mission. He had to find those who were most loyal to the cause of the Americans. Another main problem that was faced by all of the spies in this book was the constant threat of being captured. British soldiers were everywhere, and their main job was to try to fit in, and gather intelligence and send it back to Washington for the war. Throughout the book, Talmadge grows. He starts off a little uneasy about the fact that he's infiltrating the British. He doesn't like the fact of that. But he then realizes that the cause is bigger than he is, and that he needs to be selfless. The author's purpose to writing this book is to inform us about those who saved the American Revolution. Without them and their information that they gave to the Americans, the world would be very different from what it is today. I would highly recommend this book to anyone who loves history because they kept me on my toes throughout the entire book. If I had to choose 2 actors to play roles in a movie, I guess, about this book, I would choose Liam Neeson and Matt Damon because of their roles in great spy action movies. They would fit right into the Culper spy ring. Thank you. This concludes my presentation about George Washington's Secret Six, written by Brian Kilmeade and Don Yeager.